Good morning, welcome to another session of OCD. Welcome to my workshop. So today I'm doing what I call a winter clean on my X3. This time of year it's always difficult to get out and clean the car. It's either too cold or too wet, or it's just horrible weather to get out in. And of course mostly the roads are damp. You drive along, you pick up all of the salt and the road grime, and it just, the moment you go out you just throw a load of muck up on your car. Now I have to say, I think my car is the dirtiest it's ever been. In fact, I'm sure it is. I'm quite ashamed of it. You know how clean I keep my car, and it's a real mess. Not mud or anything like that, it's just road grime. So today we're going to give it a winter clean. So that's, for me, that you get a maintenance clean, and then you use something a little bit deeper. Not a decon, but just a little bit more sort of thorough. So we can start off with some pre-wash with Road Rage, and as it's my car I use what I consider the best products that I've got. So we're going to use Road Rage as my pre-wash, followed by Garage Therapy Snow Foam over the top of the Road Rage once it's dwelt for a while, and then we will be using Garage Therapy One Car Shampoo. Before I do that, obviously I'll do the wheels, and we'll use Garage Therapy One Wheel Shampoo. I'll whip through the wheels a little bit, normal process, you know, Garage Therapy One Wheel Shampoo in a foamer and in a solution in a bucket. So we'll whip through that a little bit sharpish, and then we'll pre-wash and snow foam the car, and then we'll wash it, and then we'll consider what we're going to put on it. I put Conrad 845 on about a month ago, so I'll probably just use a topper, something like Sigma or maybe DDSI, something like that. Well, we'll decide later. So let's go and have a look at it and see how dirty the car is. So there's the front. It's really difficult to pick up on camera, believe you me. This is absolutely filthy, but it just, looking through the viewfinder, it doesn't seem to come out like that, but it's horrible. It's the dirtiest I've ever had my car. And it's got the morning dew on it, so that doesn't sort of help. So you can see that's the real colour. But because it's wet, when it's dry you can see the dirt even more. And again, the wheels, you can see there, it's just, look, that's just, I'll just wipe the wheel. Horrible. So let's get the wheels clean, and then we'll put a pre-wash on the car. Alright, let's see how dirty these wheels are. Look at all that black water, look. Should be ashamed of yourself, Martin. And you look at the water behaviour on that tyre. That's Garage Therapy Serum. It's just brilliant stuff. That's Adam's tire and rubber. I don't think I really need it, but as I haven't, as they're pretty grubby, I thought it won't do any harm. One thing that you notice with tyre serum is that you just don't need a scrubbing brush. But like I said, they were pretty dirty, so I'll use it this time round. This is a spray on rinse off sealant of your choice. And this is built hand by Mac to stop the discs from tarnishing up. Right, job done. 3 more to go. Okay, so now, excuse me, now the morning dew has dried off the car, you can just see how dirty it is, can't you? I've cleaned the wheels, but you can see just how dirty that is now. This makes me itch just looking at it. I should be ashamed of myself. Let's get on and put some pre-wash on it, shall we? Okay, this is road rage at 20 to 1. Put it on, and with the weather today, should be able to leave it on for a good 3 or 4 minutes, and then I'll put some snow foam on top. That's been on there a good 5 minutes, so we'll put some snow foam on top. That is what snow foam is supposed to do. All the dirt, not all of the dirt, but most of the dirt just dripping off the car. That is what you call a decent snow foam. Look at that. That's why I've spent so long looking for a snow foam that works, and this is a brilliant snow foam. From being a snow foam cynic to absolutely loving this product. That's what it's about. Right, let's get that washed off, shall we? Okay, so time for the contact wash. Garage Therapy 1 car shampoo, and that snow foam. You know, I was a real snow foam cynic, and if you follow the channel you will know for months and months, a couple of years, I looked for a snow foam that did what it said on the bottle. Most of the snow foams out in the market, in my opinion, are full of bullshit, but this is one that really works. If you're buying some snow foam, you've got to try this, because this is the real deal. Right, let's wash it. This is Chemi PS Plastar for external plastics. So I'm just going to go over all the external plastics and the engine bay with this. So that's it, washed and dried. Looks so much better. What a difference, eh? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some bead maker on it just to make it pop a little bit. Tyres need, I think I'll put some Sigma on the wheels and GT serum on the tyres. The glass needs cleaning. And I've got to do all the door jambs. So let's get on with it then, Martin, shall we? This is such a nice product to use. It's easy on, easy off. I don't think there's a product that's much easier than this. I've said before on other videos, it's not the best product in the world, but I think it's got its place. You know, you got, as I said before, DDSI and Sigma. I think they're glossier. You get more protection from them. This is more of a traditional detail spray, I think, but it's lovely. It is a really nice product to use. I was tempted to put Sigma on the car today, but after washing it, the protection that I've still got from the colonite is still as good as the day I put it on. So I just thought I'd use bead maker instead, just to top it up to the next wash. Maybe the next wash I'll put some Sigma on it. GT one glass cleaner. Brilliant, well done Martin.
Alright,
Oh yeah?
Martin, yeah?
Yeah. Thanks very much.
Hope you have a good day.
Yeah, and you mate, you take care. No one's been spending money, that ain't me. I've already got, as you saw earlier, some spray on rinse off sealant on there, but I like to put a little bit of extra on. I mean, obviously they take a lot of stick wheels, so more protection you can give them, the better. This is without doubt the best product I've ever put on a tyre. You saw earlier the water beading, how dirty the car was and the wheel was, but the water behaviour on the wall of the tyre was brilliant. So easy to clean. Although I scrubbed it with Adam's tyre and rubber, didn't really need to do that. Right, as I was just putting that Sigma on the wheels, it occurred to me that quite often I show you me applying built amber Atomac on the disc to stop it tarnishing, and I normally put it on after my final rinse as well, which today I showed you, but normally I just whiz through that bit, but I just thought it occurred to me I haven't been showing you, it's all very well showing you the application but not the result. So this is the result of built amber on my discs earlier, and as you can see it's pretty reasonable. There's no tarnish on there, a few streaks, but I ain't going to be bothered about that. But there we go. So for those of you that haven't used built amber Atomac, that's what you get. So hope that's of use. So there we are, a normal quick walk around. Looks lovely, doesn't it? Really nice. I'm really pleased with that, the way that's come up. That was so horrible, it was embarrassing, wasn't it? All my neighbours have been taking the mickey out of me because I had the dirtiest car in the street. Right, so until next time, you guys take care. Bye bye. Okay, so following day, had a at the end of the day, I had a, as you can see behind me, I had a load of deliveries come yesterday, so couldn't finish the video off, so I thought I'd finish off today. They're not detailing bits and pieces, by the way, and actually that's worth just giving you a bit of an update on that. All of that stuff there, 4 years ago we had a new kitchen fitted and it was with Wrens, and we noticed recently that the doors were laminate was started to bubble on the doors. Got in touch with Wrens, not an issue, they just sent me everything back, no problems. All I did was send them a photograph of the doors and they sent me every single door and drawer. The whole lot turned up yesterday, so yeah, just word, you know, that's customer service, no mucking about, just replaced it. Right, so yesterday, really pleased with the car. I was a little bit, to be honest, I was a little bit disappointed with the amount of dirt that was on the car. I would have hoped that the Colonite would have resisted that dirt a bit more, but you know, it's always been damp. Every time you go out, it's throwing dirt and salt up. So you know, I'm not gonna condemn it for that. But it did come off quite easily. Well, let's talk about how we got it off. So, road rage, HDD road rage. In my opinion, really good product. One of the top pre-washes that I've used. Really rate it, really recommend it. In fact, everything that I used yesterday I highly recommend. You know what I'm like, I love my car, and whenever I can I only use what I consider are the best products to go on the car. So road rage, brilliant pre-wash. That was then followed up with Garage Therapy Snow Foam, and there's a theme here. Most of my products yesterday were Garage Therapy Snow Foam. You guys know what I'm like with Snow Foam. If you followed this channel, you know full well for years I've been a cynic. Well, no longer. This is the real deal. Absolutely love it, recommend it. You saw for yourself how the dirt just come off, and the combo between those two, fantastic. Then what do we do? Before I did that, I did the wheels with wheel shampoo, normal process. I used, no I didn't, I used one car shampoo afterwards. I then went round the car and did, where is it, up here, Cop Chemi PS. I did all the external plastic and rubber with that. Again, top product, love it, really good. If you haven't used it, that's really worth a try. We then went round and cleaned the glass with one glass cleaner. We did the tyres with tyre serum, and as I said in the video, without doubt the best product I've ever put on a tyre. Garage Therapy Sigma, just to sparkle the tyres up a little bit, the wheels up a little bit. I did do as you saw, I did do a spray and rinse sealant, which is, I do that every time. And that's good because it gets everywhere and provides protection in the barrel and everywhere. But I do like to put a little bit of Sigma or DDSI on the wheels afterwards. It does give them that little bit of a pop, and it adds a little bit more protection, because let's face it, your wheels need as much protection as possible. I used Atom Mac and showed you, this time I showed you the results of it, which I think you'll think are pretty fair. You can dial that up a bit. I use that at 5%. I've always used it on video in the past, just after I've cleaned the wheels, but I do tend to do it after my final rinse as well. I think that definitely makes a difference. Like I said, I use that at 5%, and I think the only other thing that I used was Soft 99 Glacco, you call that? I suppose you call it Glacco. That's the third time I've put that on in about a year, 18 months. I really like it. It's a really good glass sealant. And I think that was it. Like I said, it's a bit of a Garage Therapy wash, but in my opinion, you know, that's the best that I've got. I love my car. I like to use the best products on it whenever I can. And I think if I didn't do a YouTube channel, the products that I'd have on the shelf would be 90% would be Garage Therapy. I challenge anyone to tell me what product they've produced that doesn't hit the spot. You know, it does what it says on the tin. Really pleased. So there we go. That's what I call a winter wash. A bit of a deep clean. It wasn't a decon, a bit of a deep clean. Got in all the door jams and the boot jam and the bonnet jam, and did under the bonnet. All nice and clean and sparkling like it should be. No longer will I have to take abuse from my neighbours about having the dirtiest car in the street. So there we go, guys. Until next time, you guys take care. Bye bye.